My forest school friends, let's bring our hands to our hearts for our opening song. The earth is firm beneath my feet, the sun shines bright above, and here I stand so straight and tall, all things to learn and love. I hope you're all doing well today. I wanted to share that this week will be the last week that I am making videos for YouTube. And I thought that we could do something a little bit different today. So I've been really excited because I have been prepping my garden for the past month or so, and all of my plants have started to sprout and grow big and strong. And so right now I'm starting to take all of my plants from inside to outside. And something that's a little bit different about my garden is that because I live in an apartment on the 3rd floor, I'm growing all of my vegetables and herbs in containers. I don't have a backyard where I can grow food in the ground, so this is how I have to grow my garden. Do any of you have a garden? Are you growing your garden in containers or in the ground? What type of plants are you growing? Are you growing any vegetables? Are you growing any flowers or herbs or fruit? If you do have a garden, I have a little activity for all of you. I would like you to go have a little sit spot in your garden. And while you're sitting in your garden, I want you to just notice all of the plants around you, any insects you see, and just notice your surroundings. This could be a really nice way to do a sit spot each week, and you can notice all of the changes in your garden. What plants have grown larger? And what changes do you see on the plants? And what changes do you see all around you? So today I really wanted to share with you a little bit about all of the plants that I'm growing. And like I said earlier, I started all of these plants from seed inside, and now I'm bringing them outside. And this process is called hardening them off. And I'm hardening my plants off so that they get used to living outside on the balcony, because this will be their home. So I wanted to show you a couple of the plants that are on my balcony. And maybe you already know what these plants are. Does anyone know what plant this is? This is a cucumber plant. Does anyone know what type of herb this is? This is basil. It's growing in a little eggshell. I think they look pretty cute. Can you guess what kind of plant this is? It's a big purple vegetable. Can you think of a vegetable that is purple? It's an eggplant. And this plant will actually grow quite large, and I will have to move it into a much larger container. Does anybody know what this is? This is a tomato plant. This is a cherry tomato plant. So as it grows larger, little cherry tomatoes will grow all over. All right, everyone, I would like to share a little poem with you. This poem is called In the Garden. In the garden, pull the weeds. Dig a hole, plant the seeds. Cover them up, water them too. Watch them grow in front of you. Make sure the sprout gets lots of sun. To grow a plant, it's lots of fun. The next poem is a little seed. A little seed for me to sow. A little soil to make it grow. A little hole, a little pot, a little wish, and that is that. A little sun, a little shower, a little while, and then a flower. Do any of you know, what do plants need to survive? What do plants need to grow healthy? Can anyone guess? So plants need sunshine, as they actually use the sun as food in a process called photosynthesis. So plants need sunshine. What do you think the plants need to drink? That's right, plants need water. What else do plants need? Can you think of anything else that a plant needs to survive? Soil. Plants need soil. Can you think of anything else they might need? Well, plants also need lots of nutrients. So if you're growing plants in a garden and you've put a lot of compost down and you have healthy soil, you might not need to give your plants any nutrients. But because I'm growing all of my vegetables, herbs, and flowers in pots, I will have to give some of them some liquid fertilizer so that they have all their nutrients. All right, everyone, are you ready to take a little tour? So over here I have tons of seedlings. In these containers I have some root vegetables. These are some radishes. Cool thing about radishes is they're actually grow under the ground, and that's true of carrots as well. And over here I've got some beets. And the next plant I want to share with you is something that you could also grow at your house. It is dill. And something I really like about dill is that swallowtail caterpillars eat this. Do you remember seeing swallowtail caterpillars when we were out in the forest? We actually saw one on a wild dill plant. And the reason that I have planted so much dill in my garden is that way if I find some swallowtail caterpillars, I can actually bring them home and I can raise them and watch their metamorphosis. And these plants will also attract the swallowtail butterflies to my garden, and they are great pollinators. So let's see what else is in this garden. I've got some more eggplant over here. We've got some sunflowers growing, a little kale. I've got another thing of basil. And over here we've got some more cucumbers and some kale, some lettuce. Yeah, so the balcony is quite full with plants right now. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been up to lately. And if you have a garden, I hope that you're really enjoying watching your garden grow as well. And one thing I wanted to add is that something that's really fun about gardening is even if you don't have a backyard with a big space, you can still garden in small spaces. You can have a garden on a balcony or on a windowsill, and you can be creative and you can continue to grow plants in your home, no matter what type of home you live in or what time of year. All right, it's time for our wish well. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Today, I would like to wish well all my seedlings. Who would you like to wish well? Let's sing our song. We wish you well, all through the day today, we wish you well. It's time for our closing song. Where I stand is holy, sacred is the ground, forest, mountain, rivers, listen to the sound. We all fly like eagles, flying so high, circling the universe on wings of pure light. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day today and you get outside and enjoy the sunshine. I'll see you on Friday.